like girls who like girls. Kissing on a friend off white girl. But she's 23 like Mike girl. I like girls who like girls. Yeah, I like girls who like girls. Yeah, I like girls who like girls. Shorty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely Brow Pencil in shade 3.5. And as you can see, at the moment I am outlining the top part of my brow. Here in a second I will be doing the outline at the bottom of my brow. And I wanted to do my video this way because I find it a little bit easier, and hopefully I can present you guys with a little bit shorter videos this way, so hopefully you guys enjoy. But as you can see, now I'm filling in my brow, and I usually like to go a little darker from the middle to the tip just so I can blend it out and give me the ombre look. I also will be using a very light hand as I get closer to the beginning of my brow all the way up to the middle. But now I am just filling it in to get it to the intensity that I want. And as I get closer, like I mentioned, to the beginning of my brow, I just go in with a little bit more of a lighter hand. I will also be doing little pen strokes just to give me the illusion of the little hairs right there, and to make it easier for me to also blend out with the spoolie. So I'm just filling it in, and like I said, right there I'm just going in with a very light hand just to keep my shape that I want. And if you mess up a little bit, it's okay, because you can definitely fix it with concealer. So there's no worries there. But I'm giving it the final touches with the little strokes and still filling in. And now I'm going with my spoolie and then just filling in again the spots that still need a little bit more work. And now that I'm done, I'm going to be using the Ready Set Brow. I love this product because it literally sets my brow just the way that I have it. It doesn't take any product off or anything like that. It actually has really nice little bristles and a soft flat surface on one side. So I highly recommend this to set your brows. Now we're moving in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is one of my favorite primers, and I usually put this all over my nose, all over pretty much my T-zone, and then of course on my chin and on my forehead. This primer is amazing, and again, I also highly recommend this. So now I'm using the ABH eye primer. This is the first time that I'm using this primer. I read a lot of good reviews about it, so I've been really intrigued to use it, and I'm actually really excited that I actually purchased this. I got it at Mercari for a really good price, so I highly recommend it. As you see, I am blending the primer all over my lid with my Real Technique mini sponge, making sure that it's all evened out. I did realize by using this primer that it holds color extremely good, so I'm actually really excited that I purchased this, and definitely no regrets there. So now, as you can see, I've already done one eye, and now I have a bullet size brush that I'm using, and I am just putting this all over on my crease line, getting it to the pigment that I want so it stands out really good, especially since I'm going to be blending out more shades along with it. I just really want to make sure that it's there. So now I'm taking just a regular brush, a clean brush, and just blending that color out. And as you can see, I am also winging it out at the same time. I found it that it was a little bit easier for me to wing it out now instead of doing it with the next color that I was going to be using. So I'm only going back and forth, And now I am taking another brush, and I have a little bit more of a brighter pink going right on top of that. And as you can see, I am literally just stamping instead of blending. I've seen this technique on YouTube and I've been wanting to try it out just to see if it worked. And honestly, it felt a lot easier than just blending. So I'm just stamping this next color all on top. And I will definitely be putting all the colors and the palettes that I use for this look in my description box so you guys know what I used. But as you see, I keep going and stamping on until I get the color to where I want it. And now I'm going in with my last shade, and again I'm using the same technique that I used on my second color. I'm just pushing it right on top of the next color, on top of the color that I used before this, and just getting it to again to where I want it. And I'm sorry that I keep kind of messing up on my words, but this is the first time, as I said, me doing a video like this, so hopefully you guys don't judge. So now I'm going in again with the first color and just putting more on, just for it to show out a little bit more, and the same goes for the next color, and I will do that again for my last color as well. And now, as you can see, I am starting to blend more of circular motions, and now I'm using a fluffier brush to make sure that all of these colors are blended together beautifully, which I honestly loved how these colors blend out so easily. And like I said, I will definitely be mentioning in my description box what palettes I used. So now I'm using the ABH primer again to do my cut crease, and as you can see, I just did a line right in the middle of my lid, looked up just so I know exactly where I would want it, and now I'm just outlining on how high I want my cut crease to go, just so I have an idea. And I'm most likely going to go higher with it just because I really want the shimmers that I'm going to be using to stand completely out. So now I'm filling in the middle just to get all that blended out nicely. And as soon as I'm done, you'll see that it turns into this beautiful light pink color. And as you also can see now, I'm just bringing that concealer just a little bit higher and blending it out a little bit more on my lid. So now I'm just doing small strokes just so it'll be a little bit easier for me to blend out the first color that I used when I do use my shimmers. It just, again, is just something that I do that makes it a lot easier for me, and it doesn't give me that harsh line after the concealer dries. So now I'm just making sure that everything's blended out beautifully and up to my standards. And I'm just bringing that concealer, as you see, all to the corner of my eyelid. So now I'm taking another brush and putting my first shimmer down. And I'm just stamping this beautiful light pink shimmer just to the middle of where I want it to go. And this is only so I can have room for my next shimmer, and it actually shows, and they both blend very good together. So now I'm going in with my last shimmer, and I'm making sure that it's completely starting to get blended with my first shimmer. And this is more of a purplish little beautiful shimmer that I have. And honestly, the both two together are just unbelievably stunning. So now I'm just blending that out onto my first shadow. And here I'm just adding more just to make sure that it's where I want it to be. So it just pops out a lot better. So now I'm going in back with the first shade so I can blend the shimmer and the shade that I used together. And to make sure that that's very well blended, I'm using the end of another brush that's more of a precise brush to make sure that it's up to standard. And here I'm just putting in my last minute touches on it, going back in with each color and just intensifying it a little bit more just so they're very noticeable and you can see how they all go together. So now I'm putting glitter glue at the corner of my eyelid, and then I'm going to follow it up with this beautiful blue shimmer. And after I'm done with that, I am going to take this beautiful blue glitter that I have. It's actually a pressed glitter, to be corrected, and putting that on top of the blue shimmer. And again, I just wanted to do this so it would give it this beautiful extra pop. Alright guys, so this is my finished look. This is an extremely stunning look that I created. I was actually really glad and very happy when I was done with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So until next time guys, see ya.
Fuck them hoes.
10,000 miles up in the sky. We never land cause we stay fly. I'ma be a bitch for life. If they try you, they got to die. Baby,